Hi, this is Carney Code, reporting for healing in Warlords of Draenor, as per requested on Reddit. This is me at level 90, not level 100, from a character that I copied over from main. I got scaled down in this particular dungeon for testing from my normal I-575. I leveled down to I-500, so this is what you could expect out of Timeless Isle gear. A few changes to note in terms of spells for paladins. For single target, we have 4 spells. Holy Shark is now our only instant cast spell, unless you're going to count Lay on Hands, which is kind of a special case because it's more or less once a fight. You'll also have Holy Light, which took the icon for Divine Light and is your slow heal, and you have Flash of Light, which is your fast heal. And now both Word of Glory and Sacred Flame have a cast time, so they're no longer instant. For your AoE heals, you have the same 2. Only difference is they both have cast times now. There's no longer anything that could be done instantly besides Holy Shock and Lay on Hands. Now, as for your cooldowns, everything has been consolidated into Hammer of Wrath, so Guardian of the Ancient Kings and Divine Purpose are now also combined into Hammer of Wrath. And for this particular instance, I seem to still have, though I don't use it, my Lights Hammer for my level 90 talent. I'd recommend using probably Holy Prism in this case because no one's going to be together, everyone's going to be spread out. If you notice, I just added Cleanse to my bar. I didn't have it on there because I usually just use Decursive, but I do not have any add-ons on beta. Now, one thing you'll notice is that people aren't really taking damage. I think I have a fairly good group. The only time you really take damage is if you fail the mechanics. In this particular instance, you'll see the warrior does it in a second, but it's to the point where it's very hard to recover from that damage. I've heard all sorts of nightmares about healing. Maybe that's at level 100. I didn't really see it here, aside from what just happened there. Everything seems straightforward. Now it looks like your bubble from Mastery is back to working for the Sacred Flame ticks. So I'm just keeping that up on all my targets and then topping everyone off in between. Doesn't seem like that big of an issue. I will try this again at level 100 with a pre-made. My Paladin did reach 100, but I did it as Ret, so I don't really have as much healing gear. I only took a few quest pieces, so I can't do the dual thing, and I don't have any rings or anything, so it really wouldn't work out that way. I will also try to do this on my Shaman and my Priest to see how other classes are looking as an overview. Anything else to note here? As you see, bosses don't seem that bad, at least on normal. I'm sure they'll have more abilities on heroic. Everything's fairly obvious to get out of. One thing you'll notice if you watch at all is, I don't know if this can be fixed or still being tuned, but I never ever had a mana issue at all. My mana basically stayed full the entire time, despite sometimes where I was doing some fairly heavy casting. So maybe they'll fix it, maybe they won't, I don't know, but I didn't seem to have any issue at all with mana. That's all I really have to say about this instance. There isn't really much going on. Stay tuned and I'll get more classes up to kind of see what you can expect out of them at level 90 for healing, and then I'll try to get level 100 ones as well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
That's still recharging.
The elements hear me and obey!